I'm going to be leading you through a short, gentle yoga practice. So if you're new to yoga, never done it before, or if you haven't done it in a while, just remember to take it easy, to be mindful of your body. If something is hurting, don't do it. To rest when you need to, and that everybody is different. So how postures look on one person, it may look completely different on another person. So just take it easy and be mindful of how everything is feeling in your body. So we're going to start with a short breath exercise, move on to some gentle asana, and then end again with a short breath exercise. So you want to be sitting on a blanket or on a block if you have yoga blocks, but if not, you can just sit out on a yoga mat, sit on a carpet, sit up on some blankets, which will make sitting in a cross-legged position a little bit more comfortable. So you can have the ankles crossed, you can have the shins crossed, but if this is not comfortable, you can also bring the feet out in front of you and make a diamond shape. So whatever posture feels comfortable to you, we're going to start in this seated position. You're going to bring your hands onto your knees or your thighs. Sit up nice and tall. Relax the shoulders down away from the ears. We're going to engage the core, gently pulling the belly button into the spine. Relax the face, and you're going to close your eyes. So we're going to close our eyes and just start to relax the whole body and to bring your awareness to how you're feeling. Just checking in with how your body's feeling, consciously relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the face, just feeling grounded and centered, sitting up nice and tall, lengthening the spine, and then bringing your attention or your awareness to your breath. So breathing in and out through the nose. Just paying attention to how the breath moves our body. So inhaling, the lungs expand, the chest expands, the belly expands. And when you exhale, everything softens. The shoulders relax, the belly relaxes. So inhaling, the lungs expand, the torso expands, belly expands. Exhale, everything softens and relaxes. So just continue to breathe, long, deep, smooth inhales and exhales, allowing the breath to get deeper and longer. Just naturally breathing. Maybe observing the air coming in and out of the nose. Just paying attention to how it feels to take long, deep inhales and long, deep exhales. So we're going to do one breathing exercise together, which is called even breathing. That's just breathing in and out for a count of 3 or a count of 4. So we're going to inhale for a count of 4 and exhale for the same count of 4. So keep the eyes closed, exhale completely, and we inhale 2, 3, 4, exhale 2, 3, 4. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4. So just keep going, counting for yourself. And you can always change the count to 3 if to 4 is too long. Just keeping the inhales and the exhales about the same length. Just continuing a few more times. then allowing your breath to come back to your normal breathing pattern. Just checking in again with yourself, scanning your body, seeing how you're feeling after a few rounds of deep breathing. And then you're going to gently blink the eyes open and sit up nice and tall again. So we're going to start with some seated postures. You can also do these sitting on a chair anytime. You can do them while you're at work if you need a few upper body stretches. But today we're going to be seated on our mat or on our blankets. So we're going to sit up nice and tall. Just bring your arms out by your sides, stretch out the hands, bring the fingertips to the floor. And we're going to turn the palms to face up. And we're going to inhale, just raising the arms, bring them all the way up. Exhale, turn the palms down. Exhale, bring the hands all the way back down. So turn the palms up, inhale, reaching up, stretching the arms, stretching the elbows, stretching the fingers. Exhale, turn the palms down and slowly bringing the palms down. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, palms up, big circle up with the arms, stretching the fingers. Exhale, palms down, slowly lowering the hands to the floor. 1 more time. Inhale, coming up. And exhale, coming down. Good. 1 more time. Inhale, hands come all the way up. This time we're going to stay here and bring the left hand down to the floor, or you can hold on to your chair if you're sitting in a chair. We're going to walk those fingertips out to the side. Keep the hips rooted into the floor. Inhale, reach that upper arm up and over and side bend over to the left. Pull the belly in, turn forward. Maybe you look up under the arm or you can look straight ahead. Take 1 more breath. Inhale and reach a little farther, stretching the side. And then inhale, coming back up to center. And exhale, hands coming down. Good. Again, inhale, hands come up. This time we do the other side. So bring the right hand to the floor, to the chair. Walk the fingertips out. Keep the hips rooted into the floor. Pull the belly in. Inhale, exhale, side bend. Good. Inhale, reach a little further. Exhale. And then inhale, coming straight up. And exhale, the hands down. Awesome. So we're going to inhale, hands come up, and this time we're going to twist. So we're going to twist to the left first. Exhale, twisting, bringing that left hand behind you, looking over the shoulder. Inhale, lengthening the spine, pull the belly in. Exhale, twisting from the base of the spine. Inhale 1 more time. Get nice and tall. Exhale, twist. And then we come back to center, unwinding. Inhale, hands all the way up again. And this time we're going to twist to the right. So exhale, twisting, looking behind you. Inhale, get nice and tall. Pull the belly in. Exhale, twisting. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, twist. Good. And then slowly unwinding, coming back to center. All right, let's stretch out our hands in front of us. So we're going to do a few hand exercises. If you're starting to get any joint pain or finger pain or beginnings of arthritis, these are really great exercises to do for your hands and your fingers. So we're just sitting up tall, stretching the fingers out, and you're going to make a fist. Stretch the fingers out, make a fist. Stretch the fingers, make a fist. Stretch the fingers, make a fist. And now we're just going to play the piano, move all the fingers up and down, including the thumbs. So we know that oftentimes joint pain, arthritis pain starts in the fingers and the thumbs, and we want to just keep everything moving as much as we can to keep our joints happy, healthy, and pain-free. Good. So let's twist our wrists, rotate our wrists rather. So just turn them around, moving them in one direction, rotating the hands, and rotating the hands in the other direction, making circles, and then shaking it out. Shake, shake, shake. And then we're going to make our way onto hands and knees. So just coming into what we call tabletop. I'm going to get rid of these blankets. So just pushing your blankets aside. We're coming into tabletop position. So we have the hands right underneath the shoulders, the knees right underneath the hips. If you have sensitive knees, you can always put your blanket under the knees. And if you have sensitive wrists, just be really mindful of putting pressure on the wrists. If this doesn't feel good, just don't do it. So we're going to do some postures that are really great for the spine. So press the floor down away from you, engage the arms. We're going to inhale, drop the belly, chest comes forward, butt goes up in the air, arching up, and then exhale, rounding, drop the head, pull the belly in. So inhaling, chest comes forward, butt goes up, arching up. Exhale, rounding into cat pose. Let's do it a few more times, moving with your breath. Inhaling, arching up, making a U shape. Exhale, rounding the spine, pulling the belly in as if you're lying over a big beach ball. One more time. Inhale, chest forward, butt up. Exhale, rounding the spine. From here, we're going to go into a nice restorative pose. So we're going to bring the toes together, open the knees wide, bring the hips back down to the heels, and then walk the hands out in front of you, coming into child's pose, dropping the head to the floor, to the mat, to a blanket, and just staying here for a couple breaths. So inhale, exhale, breathing into the back body, imagining your back is a balloon, and every time you inhale, you're blowing up that balloon. And exhale. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Coming back up to that tabletop position, bring the hands back underneath the shoulders, bring the knees back together, and we're going to come to standing. So we're just going to come up onto the knees, bring one foot in front of the other, and come up to a standing position to what we are going to call Tadasana, or mountain pose. So this pose is a core pose in all of yoga. Mountain pose. The feet are hip width apart and parallel. The toes are spread. You're balanced on all four corners of the feet. Ankles, knees, hips, shoulders, all in one line. Hands down by your side. Gently pulling the belly in. Standing nice and tall, relaxing the face, relaxing the shoulders. So mountain pose or Tadasana. So we're going to turn the palms out again, and we're going to inhale, bring the arms all the way up, just like we did in the beginning. Exhale, turn the palms out. Exhale, hands come down. Two more times, turning the palms out. Inhale, reaching up, lengthening the arms. Exhale, bringing the hands back down. One more time. Inhale, hands come up. Exhale, hands come down, moving really slowly. And again, inhale, hands come up. So staying up here now, we're going to bring the left hand down by your side, and we're going to side bend again. So we're going to inhale, reaching that arm way up high. Exhale, side bend to the left, just sliding that arm down your leg. Pull the belly in. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, coming back to center, bringing that arm back down. So left arm comes up now, reaching up tall. Inhale, nice and tall, press into the feet, and we're going to side bend over to the other side. So reaching up and over. Inhale, exhale, reach. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, come back to center and bring both hands down to the floor. So we're going to come into a wide-legged straddle position. So just open the legs really wide, about 3 feet wide, so that when you open your arms, your wrists are right over the ankles. So we're in a wide leg straddle position. Bring the hands back to the hips. We're going to go into our warrior pose. So turning the left foot forward, the left foot pointing to the short edge of the mat, and the right foot pointing to the long edge to the side. We're going to bend that left knee so that it's right over the ankle. Inhale, arms to shoulder height, and we're coming into our warrior 2 pose. So inhale, exhale. If you find the knee is too far in front of the ankle, just walk that foot out a little bit. So we're going to stay here for a few breaths, looking right over those fingertips. Inhale, exhale. Pressing into the outer edge of the back foot. Pull the belly in, feel nice and strong. Inhale, exhale. One more. Inhale, exhale, inhale. We're going to go into our side angle pose here now, resting the forearm lightly on the thigh, taking the right arm up and over, reaching the right arm up and over. Looking up under that arm, pulling the belly in, nice long line from the wrist to the ankle. Let's take one more breath here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, coming back to our warrior 2, and straightening the left knee, bringing the hand down. So we're going to pivot around to the other side, bringing both feet to point forward, turning the right foot to point to the other side. Hands to the hips. Inhale, bending that right knee so it's right over the ankle. Hands come to shoulder height, and we are in warrior 2 on the other side. So inhale, exhale, press into the outer edge of the back foot, pull the belly in, shoulders relax, looking over those fingers. Inhale, exhale. One more breath. Inhale, exhale. Good. Moving into side angle, bringing that forearm to the right thigh. Left arm moves up and over, stretching the side body, maybe looking underneath that arm. Pull the belly in. Nice long line for the wrist to the ankle. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, coming back to warrior 2. Straightening the knee, bringing the hands down by your side. And we're just going to come back to our mountain pose. So toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel. Come right back to our mountain pose. Standing up nice and tall. Taking a few breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more breath. Inhale and exhale. Good. So I'm going to turn to the side so you can see what I'm going to do. We're going to go into our chair pose. So bring the feet all the way together, ankles together, squeeze the thighs together. Inhale the arms all the way up, squeezing the thighs together as much as you can. And we exhale, sitting back in a chair, as if you were sitting in a chair. So reaching the arms, looking up between the hands, looking down at your feet. You should be able to see your toes. Squeeze the thighs and breathe. So staying here for a few breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. One more breath. Reach the arms up. And exhale, bring the hands all the way down by your side. All right, great. So one more standing pose. We're going to do a balancing pose called tree pose. So bringing the hands to the hips again, bringing the feet to Tadasana, or mountain pose. So we're going to stand up nice and tall, feel grounded and strong. Shifting the weight to our right foot, we're going to take our left foot off the floor, turn the knee out, and then bring the foot either to the ankle, to the calf, or to the upper thigh, but not on the knee. So I'm going to just rest my foot on my calf. Find a focus, find something to look at. Bring the hands to prayer pose and feel nice and tall and grounded like a tree. So if you're wobbling, that's fine. I always say wobbling is working. These balance poses take effort. And then if you're feeling stable, we're going to reach the arms up to the sky as if you have branches. Press the foot into the calf. Stand up nice and tall. Imagine you have roots growing out of the feet. Pull the belly in. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the hands back down. Bring the knee forward and bring the feet down back together. And we can shake everything out. So shake, shake, shake. Shake the arms, shake the legs before we move on to the other side. So coming back to our Tadasana. Bring the hands to the hips. We're going to do the other side. So shifting the weight now to the left foot. Bring the right knee off the floor. Turning the knee out and bringing it to rest somewhere along either the calf, resting it on the floor for balance, or, the ankle, the calf, or the thigh. So I'm going to rest mine on my calf. Keep the hips forward, so you don't want the hips to turn. And then bring the hands to prayer. Press into the floor, roots growing out of those feet. Then if you feel stable, you can stretch out your branches, reach the arms up, pull the belly in, keep the tailbone reaching down. Trees sway and trees move. Nice, strong, tall trees. Breathe here for 2 more breaths. And breathe. And then we bring the hands back to prayer. Bring the knee back to center. And coming back to our mountain pose. Let's stay here for a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Great. Okay, so we're going to make our way back down to the floor. Just coming back down, same way we got up, coming down onto one knee, onto the other knee. And this time, we're going to come all the way onto our belly. So lying all the way down onto your belly. Bringing the hands underneath the shoulders. Stretching the legs out behind you, bringing the forehead to the mat. And bringing the elbows in towards the body. We're going to go into our cobra pose. So the forehead is on the mat. Press the pelvis into the floor. Tops of the feet are on the floor. We're going to inhale, lifting the head, the neck, the shoulders off the floor. Exhale, coming back down. So again, if this doesn't feel good, don't do it. Inhale, head, neck, shoulders come off the floor. Elbows stay into the body. Looking straight ahead. Exhale, down. One more time. Inhale, head, neck, shoulders off the floor. Exhale, coming straight down. And we're going to push back into our child's pose again. So coming to our tabletop position. This time we can leave the knees together and just sit back on the heels, walk the hands out in front of us, and drop the head to the floor. So let the head rest on the floor. Let the back relax. Let the shoulders relax. Let's stay here for 2 breaths. Inhale, exhale 1. Inhale, exhale 2. Good. And then coming back up, walking the hands back up. Coming all the way back up. We're going to swing our legs around. So coming into a position called Dandasana. So sitting up nice and tall is stretching the legs out in front of you, pressing the thighs into the floor, bringing the hands down by your side. We're going to flex the feet, spread the toes as much as you can. Inhale, exhale. So lifting the heart, and let's bring our hands to prayer. So inhale, exhale, pull the belly in, flexing the feet, bringing the toes towards you. Inhale, exhale, one more, awesome for the core. Inhale, exhale. Good, bringing the hands to the floor. We're going to do another balance pose for our core strength. So we're going to bring the feet to the floor and bring our hands underneath our hamstrings, sitting up nice and tall. So we want a nice straight back. We don't want to be rounding like this. We want to have a nice straight spine. And we're going to bring the balls of the feet to the floor and lift the heart. So for some people, this is enough. You're getting plenty work just right here. So if this is enough for you today, just stay right here. If you want to take it a little further, we're going to tip back a little bit and bring the feet off the floor one at a time. So right foot comes up, left foot comes up. So this might be enough for you. Keep the back nice and strong. So if you want to stay here, we stay here for a few breaths. This is boat pose. Or if you're feeling even stronger, we can reach the arms in front, lift the heart, take the hands, move towards the feet. So arms out, lift the heart. One more breath. And then bring the feet back to the floor. Stretch the legs out again, coming back to our Dandasana position. Awesome. All right, great. Now we're going to make our way down onto our back. So you're just going to come down onto your mat. Slowly making your way down onto the floor. And we're going to hug the knees into the chest. Just hug the knees in, and you can rock from side to side. Just take your time rocking from side to side. Maybe circling the knees in one direction. Circling the knees in the other direction. Good. All right, so from here, bringing the feet back to the floor again, bringing the hands down by your side, and walk the feet into your body so that if you reach down with your hands, you can almost touch the back of your heels. The knees are pointing straight up, so they're parallel. The back of the neck is long, so the chin is slightly into the chest. So from here, we're going into our bridge pose. So we're going to press into the feet. Inhale. Lift the hips off the floor. Lift the lower back off the floor, upper back. And then come all the way up as high as you can, comfortably. And then on your exhale, you're going to lower down back. Upper back comes down first. Then the middle back. Then the lower back. Then the hips are the last thing to come to the floor. We're going to do that 2 more times. So press into the feet, lift the hips, lower back, middle back, upper back, coming into a back bend, pushing into the floor. Keep the knees pointing forward. And then exhale, upper back comes down, then the middle back, then the lower back, then the hips, last thing to come to the floor. One last time. Maybe you need to walk your heels in again. Press the arms down. Inhale. Hips come up. Then lower back, middle back, upper back. Keep looking to the sky. Don't move your head around. Let's stay here for 1 breath. Lift the hips. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And then on your exhale, lowering down, upper back, then middle back, then lower back. And then the hips are the last thing to come to the floor. And just stay here for a breath. relaxing, letting the spine relax into the floor. Let's take another breath here. Inhale, exhale. Good. And then hug the knees into the body again. Hug them in nice and tight. And then from here, we're going to bring the arms down onto the floor. You can either stretch them out or you can have them bent at the elbows on the floor. We're going to inhale, coming into a twist. Exhale, both knees come to the right. So just let both knees fall to the right. You're going to leave your head looking straight up, or you can turn your head to look to the left. So whatever feels better for your neck. And we're going to relax everything into the floor. So just completely relax here in this twist. So twists are really good for the whole body, for the spine especially. Let's breathe. Inhale, exhale. You can close your eyes and relax. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. You can also use that right hand to place on top of the left thigh, just to encourage it down a little bit more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Coming back to center, bringing the knees back up together one at a time. We're going to go to the other side. So inhale. Exhale, both knees now come over to the left. You want to keep the shoulders relaxed. Turn the head to the right. So breathing here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. All right, coming back to center, bringing both knees back into the chest. Going to bring the feet to the floor. Bring the arms down by your side now and stretch both legs out onto the mat, preparing for our final resting pose, corpse pose or shavasana. So just let the legs relax into the floor. Let the arms relax into the floor. Bringing your awareness to your feet and your ankles. Let them completely relax. Bringing your awareness to your calves and your knees. Let them completely relax. Letting your thighs and your hips relax and melt into the floor. Letting all the muscles in your back body relax, release, and melt into the floor. Let your shoulders relax. Let the arms, the elbows, the wrists, and the fingers relax. Letting the neck and the head relax. Letting all the muscles in your face relax. The eyes and the eyelids. The cheeks and the jaw. The tongue, the lips. Just allow your whole body to completely relax, release, and melt into the floor. Just let your whole body surrender. This is your time for complete relaxation. Nothing else to do right now. Just completely relax. We're going to stay here for about a minute or two. You're going to now start to wake yourself up by wiggling the fingers and wiggling the toes, circling the ankles and the wrists. You're going to take your time and bring some movement back to your body. And you're going to turn over onto your right side, keeping the eyes closed. Just resting your head on your hands, curling up into a ball, into the fetal position. Staying here for a moment. And then when you're ready, extending that left leg, using your arms to press yourself up. Coming back to a seated position, just keeping your eyes closed if you can. Sitting up tall, resting the hands on your thighs or your forearms on your knees. Sitting up nice and tall. Just keeping the eyes closed, enjoying a few more moments of stillness. And we'll come back to our breath. Just inhaling and exhaling, long deep breaths here. So inhaling and exhaling, long, smooth, deep breaths. So just breathing at your own pace. Just being still. And then keeping the eyes closed, just bringing the hands together in prayer pose, thumbs in front of the heart. Just gently bowing the head. Grateful for this time together. Grateful for this practice. And grateful for all the other things in our life that we have to be grateful for. And we end the practice with Namaste, which means the light in me honors the light in you. So namaste, everyone. Thank you so much for practicing yoga with me today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please remember to follow me at Karin Yoga Life and let me know how you found this class. Thank you.